Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Oscar Mikey. Today we're doing a video on the modules in your stash in Zero Sievert. We're going to go over every single one and what you get when you install each of them. But yeah, let's get right into it. First things first, you need to know how to install the modules. So while you're in the bunker, open up your PDA by pressing J, and then go to the modules tab, which looks like a bunch of boxes stacked on top of each other. On this page, you're going to see a grid of boxes in your stash. These are going to be the locations where you can install the different modules. You only have 6 of them, so you kind of have to pick and choose. You have to decide which modules you like the best, because there are more than 6 of them. Click on one of the empty boxes and then click on the module that you want to install there. There should be a grid of icons denoting all the different modules that you're able to craft. Click on one of those icons and then there should be a little button that says install. Click on that button and now the game knows that you want to install that module in that space. Then put the crafted module in your inventory, right-click it, and hit use. After you do that, it should install. And a lot of these modules have different levels. So like there's a level 1 ammo producer and then level 2, level 3, level 4. You don't need to go through the whole installation process after you've done it the first time. When you craft the next level above the module that you've already got, all you have to do is right-click it and hit use, and it'll overwrite the lower level module that you've already installed. Okay, now getting into the modules themselves. Let's start off with the storage modules. These ones go from level 1 to 4 and each one unlocks 3 stash boxes. Stash boxes are basically the number of storage containers that you have in your stash. You'll definitely need more of these to keep up with all your looting. These ones are pretty straightforward, there's nothing really special about them. Next up, getting into the ammo producer, this one goes from level 1 to 4. The level 1 ammo producer gives you scrap ammo every day and unlocks low tier ammo for crafting. It'll unlock 9x18 PS, 9x19 PSO and subsonic, 762x25 FMJ, 5.7x28 subsonic, 545x39 PS and subsonic, 762x39 HP and subsonic, 556x45 M855 and subsonic, 12x70 shotgun like buckshot rounds and slugs. The level 2 ammo producer unlocks more ammos for crafting. With this one, you'll get 9x18 PBM, 762x25 PST, 5.7x28 R37, 45 ACP, 9x39 SP5, 545x39 HP, 762x39 PS, 556x45 HP, 762x54 RPS, 762x51 FMJ, 12.7x55 HP, and yeah, that's it for level 2. Level 3 is where we're going to start unlocking some more AP type ammos. You're going to get 9x19 AP, 5.7x28 SS190, 45 ACP AP, 545x39 BT, 762x51 M80, 12.7x55 PS, and 12x70 AP slugs. That's the shotgun AP slugs. And finally, level 4 is going to unlock 9x39 BP, 762x39 BP, 556x45 M995, 762x54 SNB, 762x51 M61, and 12.7x55 BP. Alright, moving on to the next module, the bed. The bed has 2 levels. The first level, when you use it, it restores your energy at a plus 50% rate. The rate at which your hunger and thirst decrease is reduced by 40%. Your wounds are restored at plus 50%. Your HP is restored at plus 50%. And your radiation level is restored by plus 50%. At level 2, these are all increased. Your energy restore rate goes up to 100%. Your hunger and thirst don't decrease while you're sleeping now, which is actually, that's really awesome. Your wounds restore goes up to 100%. Your HP restore rate goes up to 300%, and your radiation restore rate goes up to 300%. Okay, next module is the workshop. This one has 2 levels. The level 1 workshop is very simple. This one allows you to repair your own gear at the workbench in your stash. So after you craft this thing, you can go to your workbench and there's a tab called Repair Gear. You can go in there and repair all of your armor and weapons with scrap weapon parts, scrap materials, and scrap armor parts. Level 2 is pretty simple. This just increases your efficiency when you're repairing things at the workbench. This reduces the number of materials that you need to perform a repair by 25%. So that's a nice little bonus there. Next one, the Forge. This one has 3 levels. The first level gives you free scrap materials every day. Level 2 adds to this with some weapon and armor scraps every day, so you get a little bit of everything. And level 3 allows you to scrap items in raid, but it only gives you half of the amount of scrap you would if you were to scrap it in the bunker. That's pretty sweet. So if you come across any guns or any materials really that you want to scrap down in raid, you're able to do that. Next one is the shooting range. This one has 2 levels. Level 1 increases your weapon damage by 3%, and it also increases your weapon mastery. These are your perks, like your perk levels for the different weapons, by 10%. So you're gaining an extra 10% XP for your weapon classes when you use them in raid. Level 2 just increases these stats a little bit. Your weapon damage goes up to plus 5%, and your weapon mastery XP goes up to 20%. The garden has 2 levels. The first level gives you scrap medication and scrap food every day. And level 2 just gives you more of these things. It gives you more scraps every day. The level 1 gym gives you plus 10 stamina and gives you an extra 3 kilograms of max carry weight. And it also buffs your fatigue decrease rate by 20%. So your fatigue is going to decrease by 20% less than it used to. The level 2 gym increases all these stats by a little bit. Your stamina goes up to plus 20. You go up to 6 kilograms of max carry capacity, and your fatigue decrease rate goes up to minus 50%. The Infirmary has 3 levels, and level 1 allows you to craft meds, and it reduces your bleeding chance by 10%. With level 1, you can craft the anti-rad pills, the T000 medkit, the improvised medkit, and the bloodsucker injector. The level 2 Infirmary unlocks the ability to craft more meds, and it gives you some more stat buffs. Your bleed chance goes down to minus 15%. You heal 2 HP per minute, which is pretty crazy. You just have constant regenerating health now, 2 HP per minute. Pretty slow, but still. And you heal 0.1 radiation points per minute as well. That's pretty insane, actually. With the level 2 Infirmary, you can craft the standard medkit, the modern medkit, the anti-bleed gel, the first aid medkit, and the chowdown, rad shield, and endurance booster injectors. With the level 3 Infirmary, you can craft the last couple of injectors. You can get the body fortifying injector and the burden injector, which is the pink one. And your stats improve a little bit more. Your bleed chance goes down to minus 30%. You now heal 5 HP per minute, and you heal 0.2 radiation points per minute. The level 1 kitchen allows cooking all meals. You can cook all of the recipes in there. Your hunger and thirst decrease 15% slower. You get a plus 50% boost to all of the positive effects of hunger and thirst. So anytime you eat something that improves your hunger, the amount of hunger points you get from it will be increased by 50%. Same thing with the thirst. And then any negative effects that you get from consuming items, those negative effects will be reduced by 25%. These stats get better with the level 2 kitchen. The hunger and thirst decrease rate goes down to 30%. You get a 100% positive effect of the hunger and thirst anytime you use consumables. So that's basically doubling the effectiveness of anything you eat, like water and food and that kind of stuff. And then the negative effect of any consumables goes down to 50% instead of 25%. Okay, the recycling center is pretty straightforward. It only has 2 levels. The level 1 recycling center gives you 15% more materials when you scrap things in the bunker, and level 2 increases that to 40%. And we're almost at the end here. We only got a couple more. The Scavenger module comes in 2 levels. This module gives you random scrap loot every day. There is a chance to get some super rare stuff in there, which is nice. And the level 2 just increases the amount of loot that you get. So you get way more loot every single day. And the last module is just kind of an aesthetic thing. It's a light module. So this hangs a bunch of like string lights around your stash that you can change the color of, and you can toggle on and off. And there's like different lighting patterns and stuff. And it's just kind of decoration to spice up the look of your stash a little bit. Okay guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope this helped you understand the modules and all their benefits and gives you a little bit of a better idea of like based on your playstyle, which ones you want to install and use and that kind of thing. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.